Concerned parents from a Matatiele school, which was the alleged site of the rape of 7-year-old girl last year, are holding an urgent meeting this hour. They're meeting for the first time to discuss developments at the school. They say they're concerned about how the education department has handled the situation at the school since news of the alleged rape emerged. Malungelo Booi joins us now live. Malu, have you been able to glean off some of that conversation?
Hi there, Hugo. In fact, we're at the venue of where that meeting is taking place. It's a closed meeting for now, and I've counted about 70 to 80 people that are attending that meeting. As you rightfully said, this is the first time these parents are meeting to discuss the issues about their school. But you could already then see that many of them are actually very upset with how the education department has handled the whole situation with that particular school. I'll tell you why I say that. Remember, Hugo, the education department did issue a statement over a week ago deregistering that school. At the time, they were saying that the school was not safe for the children, but the parents then said that the department had actually not met with them whatsoever to discuss issues at that particular school. They're saying that the department just took that decision without any consultation. However, a few days later, the department rescinded that decision, saying that the school was now cooperating with the police investigation into the alleged rape of that 7-year-old. So what these parents actually will be discussing is the issue of the safety of their children at the school. They'll also be discussing the counseling of the children at the school, but also they want the department to meet with them regarding whatever has been happening at that particular school, because they're worried that if the department can just decide that it will deregister the school without consulting them, what will the department do next? But also they're going to be forming a committee that will deal with the issues of them as concerned parents of that particular school. Hugo, I must say, though, that earlier on we were at a police station where a group of activists and community members had gathered picketing. Part of their picket was to hand over a memorandum to police officials there. That memorandum was addressed to the President of the Republic. Part of what they wanted the President to do is to set up a presidential working group that will look into the issue of gender-based violence and rape here in Matatiele. But also they're saying that they wanted the president or the government to reorganize the police stations here and make sure that those police stations are capacitated so that they're able to deal with the issue of rape and sexual violence in this particular part of the country. Hugo.
Well, just remind us, the parents or the individuals that are meeting in this closed-door meeting, are they specifically from the school in question, or is it other parents and other individuals with the children at various schools in Matatiele?
Well, Hugo, for now, it's just that single school. In fact, most people that have gathered here have got children there that go to that school. Some of them are grandparents, some of them are aunts, some of them are mothers. In fact, there was a lady who came out to talk to us, telling us about how the decision by the education department to deregister that school did not only traumatize the children, but it also traumatized them as parents, because they were not sure what was going to happen to their children. But also they're saying that while they welcome the decision by the department to deregister that school, they're just concerned about how the department handled this situation with the school. Yes, they're saying that they are concerned that an alleged rape occurred at that school, and they do want the police to get to the bottom of this case and make sure that there is ultimately justice for this little girl.
focus on Matatiele today. Malungelo Booi coming from that area today. This morning, a number of individuals providing a memorandum, and now, from what we understand, a closed-door meeting with 70 to 80 parents from the concerned school in conversation. You'll continue to give us an update on that story. Thank you, Malu.